For the past few months and weeks, I've had messages, I've had people reaching out to me, sharing, oh, Flo, I've relocated to such and such a country. Flo, I'm relocating. Flo, I will be moving to such and such a country. And yet, I thought the opportunities were closing up with everything that is going on in the world. I was one of those people who were starting to believe that, well, opportunities are slowly closing in. But then when they reached out, I thought, are we looking in the wrong places? Are we not looking where other people are looking? And that prompted me to make this video. And one of the reasons why I decided I was going to make this video anyway was the fact that I opened my Facebook and I saw Zimbabwean social media is awash with news that one socialite to the United States. And it's shaken the whole social media community in Zimbabwe. It has made waves, it has gone viral. And to me, I thought, people missing out something, because a few weeks ago it was awash with why should one relocate? There are so many opportunities here, there's no point in relocating abroad. But that has made me think twice. Reading through the comments sort of gave me an insight into what the general consensus is. And as such, I've decided I'm going to make this video about opportunities and how best to approach it. So many of you will be asking, what sort of opportunities are people using to relocate? Which countries are people going to at the moment? Of course, I know for so many people, especially Africans, the opening up of the care worker visa for the UK really opened of people going abroad. But then the disadvantage is that people thought, well, the only opportunity for relocating is to relocate to the UK and is to relocate as a caregiver. But I'm here to tell you that countries like the United States, New Zealand, America, Australia, the UK, Ireland, Germany, you name it, those countries are in need of skilled workers. Those countries are in need of you and me, and not just only the healthcare sector, but industries like IT, construction, motor mechanics, trades, you name it. People are relocating with such trades. No wonder why I decided I'm going to do a video where we're going to be opening each other's eyes to opportunities and really drill down to what makes other people successful when everything seems to have closed. What is it that we need to do for us to capitalize on these opportunities, for us to make sure that we fit into these opportunities? So let's get right into it. First, let's be clear. Relocation has not stopped. Governments each and every year, each and every season, coming up with pathways, different pathways. The only thing that is happening is that such opportunities for relocation have become so competitive. There's so much red tape along the way. And what one needs to do is find a way of navigating around this. So skilled workers are still needed abroad. Students are still needed. Until I came over, I didn't realize that these countries first would actually look forward to students coming to study in their countries. It's actually a thriving industry where if student numbers are going down, they actually lobby the government to say, well, we are losing out, we cannot maintain the infrastructure, we cannot keep universities running because of a drop in international students. So that's a thriving industry. So let's talk about opportunities in which people are coming. People are relocating using the skilled visa. So what that means is, suppose you're a professional in whatever industry, so many countries are looking for people like you. The thing is, people are constantly moving. I'll give you an example to say people that relocated to the UK or people that trained here in the UK are moving to Australia, are moving to America and Canada. So you can imagine who is working where they used to work. So they need someone to fill in that gap. And in as much as they may say, oh, we will find people, look at the local labor market, sometimes it takes training. Sometimes it takes but that's not an overnight decision. So people are consistently moving across board. The other way in which people are relocating, the student worker visa, do not underestimate this opportunity. It may sound as if it's a tall order for one to relocate to a certain country as a skilled worker, but it is a thriving opportunity. I've seen so many countries, and when we talk about Africans, people from West Africa, I applaud you. Nigerians, Ghanaians, those people really prioritize education. And I'm so glad that even in my own country, people have started to embrace education, relocating as a student. There are means and ways. People have been doing it, and you will survive, you will thrive. Of course, it will be hard because you're not working. For some, depending on the country that you relocate to, some countries will not allow you to relocate with your dependents. But it's for a short while and it's for a worthwhile. So there are so many pathways. You can come and do your undergraduate abroad. You can come and do your master's abroad. You can come and do your PhD abroad. But that foreign education will open doors for you, will open up opportunities for you. Other opportunities as well for relocating. Then provincial and express airport. I know Canada has got the express entry opportunity. Australia. So it's worth embracing those opportunities. The other one as well, the other opportunity that I want to share with you is the seasonal or temporary relocation program. Some countries have got this program. You can come as a seasonal. You can come on a charity worker visa. These are not long-term opportunities and they don't lead to PR. And some of these programs do not allow you to bring dependents. But what that does is it serves as a launching pad for you to then later on switch to other routes. I've not seen people that go to the diaspora end, unless you've broken laws or anything, that will go on to, get to a point where it hasn't worked out for them. It's all about information, and we're living in that age where information is being shared on different platforms from different sources. Feed information, find out how others have done it and see if that works for you. See how you will navigate around those routes, other than for you to say, I can't relocate if I can't move with my children. I can't relocate if my spouse or partner cannot relocate with me. These are opportunities, guys. Opportunities are still there. I'll give you another example to say, in the UK, there is a worker visa is there. There's the charity worker visa is there. So many visa rules are there. It's the same as someone saying, I want to join cruise ships. It gives you that travel that you may need later on when you relocate. It opens up opportunities for you. It presents experience you may need for future employment or for future skilled opportunities. Do not sleep on these opportunities. If you're watching this video and you're thinking relocation is not for me, it is for you. Just embrace these opportunities. Just take that leap of faith and embrace an opportunity. Of course, many of you will be asking, so how do I go about it? The most important thing is for you to make the decision to say, I want to relocate. For as long as you haven't made the decision to say, I want to relocate abroad, things will not moving on their own. So once you make a decision to say, I want to relocate, you pick a pathway to say, I want to relocate using my skills, or I want to relocate using a family route, or I want to relocate for study. You pick a course, you pick a country. From there, you then begin to build your profile. I'll give you an example. I had the option of relocating using the skills or using the career path or profession. But when the care visa route came about, I abandoned those plans because it was going to take me longer and I didn't have the luxury of time. So I picked, in my mind, I want to relocate, and I'm going to relocate as a caregiver. So I started building up my profile. It's very important that once you pick a pathway, you build a proper profile. By building a profile, what do I mean? I begin, if you're relocating as a skilled worker, you would need to build up your experience, your paperwork. Everything has to be intact and in place. If you're going to relocate as a student, there are things that you have to gather together. Sometimes you may need to get your qualifications evaluated. You may need to do courses like an English course. All those things, you need to put them in place. If you're relocating for study, you may need to gather about funds, proof of funds, to say, this is how I'm going to fund my education. You need to put those things in place. When you do that, for most countries, especially English-speaking countries, which I do encourage a lot of people on this platform to do, because some of them present opportunities, they require an English proficiency test. By English proficiency test, we're talking about your IELTS, your PTE, your TOEFL, you name it. For other countries, they would say if you've studied a degree in English, you don't have to do your IELTS or English proficiency test. So you're looking at that, will I be required to write my English? And you begin to do it. I've shared with you, I'm running a series at the moment where I'm sharing with you my journey of doing my IELTS test. It's because I know what I want to do next. I know where I want to go next. And it requires me for me to do that test. In as much as I've relocated before, but where I'm aiming, where I'm hoping to go, where my next requires me to do it, and I'm doing so. If you need encouragement, all the more reasons. I've got a whole playlist where I'm sharing my experiences of going through or writing my IELTS within 2 weeks because I don't have the luxury of time. So when you do that, you're setting yourself up for success. The next thing that you do, whether you are relocating as a student or on a skilled worker or to join family, applying and applying. I cannot overemphasize the fact that you need to sit yourself down and begin to apply. It could be applying for jobs, sleepless nights, applying. Your internet has to be your friend, applying for jobs. One of the things that I always discourage people is the fact that people look for links. They'll go give us a link. That's not how the diaspora works. A lot of people have got scammed along the way. Very few people have relocated using these links. Some of us, we just spent days, nights, thousands and thousands of hours, and we came across these opportunities and we didn't have to even pay for these opportunities. So whichever way you go about it, you could be wanting to do your master's, you will need to apply religiously. You'll be looking for a job abroad, you will have to apply. And it's when you put your mind to it that these opportunities will begin to present themselves. Also, one of the things as you are on your relocation journey, one of the things that I emphasize is the fact that you need to be someone who is very patient. You need to be someone who is patient and focused in every way that you're thinking of. Focused on a pathway, focused on doing the requirements diligently, and you will realize your relocation journey. For those people that have shared with me their relocation journey, it's so encouraging. They'll tell you, it took me 18 months. It has taken me 2 years. It took me 3 years for me to successfully relocate. That's the relocation journey. But when you do it, it's actually worth it. When you do it, the results are absolutely amazing. It's an experience that I believe every young person really need in their life. I don't know what you think. Put it in the comments. Guys, the truth is people are still relocating and magic, but it is hard work, it is action, it is focus, determination. And for those of you that have been doubting and saying the doors have closed, believe you me, the doors are still open. They're just waiting for the rightful people to just walk in through them. And the right people, for you to be the right person, you need the right mindset, you need the right focus, and the right belief. Believe in the fact that it can be for you. Believe in that you too deserve to relocate. The belief that if Florence could do it, so can you. If so and so could do it, so can you. There is no difference whatsoever. And believe you me, for some people they'll be like, will I be able to thrive there? Will I be able to survive there? Will I be able to? If I did it, you can do it. I've seen so many other people that are doing it. It takes determination and everything you taught, be it the job, be it the language, you will learn it along the way and you will thrive in that space. Last but not least, if you're serious about your relocation journey, then all the more reasons you need to stay tuned on this platform, because in the near future, I'm going to be sharing the path that I am on so that you can see if it's for you. Also, I'm going to be sharing these pathways, these opportunities on this platform so that we do this together, we journey together, and I will also be sharing success stories on this platform because I've got a lot of people lined up that I need to, share their stories just to inspire others. So let's get on it. Let's believe, let's relocate if other people are doing it. And I know for some people, before I go, for some people they'll be thinking, oh, there's no need for me to be relocating. But like I said at the beginning of this video, the way this socialite in Zimbabwe was celebrated for relocating to America, it's like they've made it into heaven. It's because we know where we are coming from. We know what we're leaving behind. We know what we are running away from. And we know what we're hoping for. It's the hope for the future. It's the revival of a dream. So let's get serious about it. Let's get relocating because we are Relocation Tribe. And guys, thank you so much for staying with me and listening to me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.